Hey YouTube, it's your new and improved iPod Touch for Life 165 here, and in this video I wanted to show you how to get the SNES for iPhone emulator working on your iPod Touch first generation and second generation, as well as the iPhone, iPhone 3G, and the iPhone 3GS. So I've been getting loads of emails and personal messages all asking me how to get ROMs on it, how to get it working, so I thought I'd make the video. Now you will need a jailbroken iPod Touch for this. And once you have that, you're going to go into Cydia, and we want to go into the search, and in the search bar, we're going to type this in, SNES, and we're going to click search, and you're going to install this one that says SNES for iPhone, which is the SNES emulator, which is the Super Nintendo emulator. So we're going to click on that. And this is from Zod. And quick note before I install this or tell you to install it, at some point I am pretty sure that the creator of this will make SNES for iPhone a paid application. I'm not sure if he's going to make it a donate and download package like he has for some other emulators, or I'm not sure if he's going to make it a Cydia store package, which means you have to actually pay for it. Whether he makes it either, in the video description, there will be information on how to get it for free if it does become paid. So always go read the video description, because if it becomes a Cydia store package, it'll give you a source to get it for free, and if it's a donate and download, it'll show you how to get it for free as well. So definitely go read the video description, because all the information you'll ever need is in there, okay? But as of now, SNES for iPhone is free. So click install, and you will be all set. Job done, easy part's over. Exit out to your springboard, and you will find your SNES emulator. And now we need to get the games. We want to go onto our computer, and in our Google search or Yahoo search, whatever you prefer, you're going to type this in, cool ROMs, and once you've got that done, you're going to click enter or return. And you want to go for the first result that says coolrom.com. Click on it. And now we're taken to the coolrom.com website. We want to go for the category that says ROM files, so put your mouse over it, and a drop-down menu will come. Now we need to pick what emulator we want, and as I said before, this is the SNES, which is also the Super Nintendo. So go for the most bottom one, the one at the very bottom. It should say Super Nintendo. Click on it. And now we will be taken to a site for Super Nintendo ROMs. It'll take us through a letter range, and we need to pick what letter we want our game to start with. So I'm going to go for Z, because there's a specific game I'm looking for. And we're going to scroll down until we see the game we want in the list of games. Pretty good selection. I'm going to go for Zelda, A Link to the Past. Left click on it, and you'll be taken to the page, and if you scroll down, you'll be taken to a countdown timer where your download link will appear after 15 seconds. I only have about 3 seconds left, so when the countdown is up, you will get a little button that says download your file. Click on that, and you will need WinRAR to open this, so go and download WinRAR. Link will be in the video description right over there. So you want to open it with WinRAR, so make sure it's opening up with WinRAR. Click OK. Now we can minimize out of our browser, and we need to copy the file that ends in .smc to our desktop. Desktop is the ideal place, so drag it from WinRAR and extract it to your desktop. Okay? Once you have it extracted to your desktop, you can close out of WinRAR, and now we need to SSH into your iPod Touch or iPhone. If you're not too familiar on how to SSH, a link will be in the video description on the easy way to SSH into your device. So I'm going to quickly enable my SSH through SP settings. Whoops, it was already enabled. Alright. And now we need to open up WinSCP. Click Run. And click Login. It's going to be connecting. Enter in our password. And all set there. Now we're going to bring this over here so you guys can see it. And we want to go back once. Go into the folder that says mobile, right there, M-O-B-I-L-E. Double click on that. And we need to go into the folder that says media, capital M-E-D-I-A. Click on it. And now we need to go for the folder that says R-O-M-S, ROMs, already created for us when we install SNES for iPhone or any other emulator. Double click. And now we need to open up the folder that says SNES, already created for us when we install SNES for iPhone. This is the folder that we need to drag and drop our game. So there's my game, Zelda, A Link to the Past. Click it and drag and drop it into this folder. And when it asks us to copy, we're going to click yes, click copy. And it should copy in not too long. Alright, and when it's copied, we can close out of WinSCP and go on to our iPod Touch. Disable SSH to save battery. Go back and open up SNES for iPhone. Once SNES for iPhone is loaded up, you're going to pick the game that you just copied. I already had one game copied, Super Mario Kart, but this is the game that we just copied, Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now it's going to come up with this, where we can choose if we want portrait or landscape and whether we want sound or not. I'm going to go for portrait and no sound because I do not have a speaker because this is the iPod Touch first generation. And we have the familiar SNES for iPhone control pad. If you're familiar with the Super Nintendo, you should be familiar with this. Old school. 1991. Alright, so it's a bit old. And I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of gameplay. B is the main key here for accept. I don't know, I'm just going to make my name GGG. Alright, and we're going to click end. And we're going to click B. And here we go. We're having a little intro. This is a pretty good one because it's still pretty old. Super Nintendo, 90s, definitely. So it is old, so it may be a bit laggy. It's definitely not as good as the App Store games you're going to get. And not as good as your PS3, obviously, or your Xbox 360. This is just for, like, the die-hard fans who really like their iPod Touch or iPhone. And they just want to be a little show-offy saying, oh yeah, I got Super Nintendo on my iPod Touch. But it's still pretty cool to have because if you're a little bit bored, you can just check this out. Brings back good memories for a lot of you old school gamers. Alright, this is taking way too long. Long intro. Alright, so I'm just going to get into a little gameplay. Alright, you know what, we have 8 minutes on the clock, so I'm going to exit out. This does work fully functionally, as you just saw. So please subscribe, rate, and comment, guys. Please rate this video 5 stars. That really helps because a lot of my videos are only like 4.5 stars. So please rate this video 5 stars. It really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys later.